I thought Jay-Z had retired. I thought that he had quietly said, I'm good with this rapping shit. Y'all can have it. I don't want to make a big fuss out of it. Maybe I'll jump in and do a little feature here and there. But like, I'm because this is the longest period in his career between albums. And he's grown,
2017, yeah.
right? And if he wanted to fucking hang it up, like, it's been a very long career. But Cash Cobain said that Jay-Z is about to drop music that will shake up the industry.
He said, shake up the world. He said that's what he heard. Cash Cobain is New York's bright light. I really like his sexy drills sound. He's probably in and around the coast of Rock Nation. I'm not sure who exactly his management is, but that's how New York works, as you know. Can Jay-Z drop something that can shake the world? That's the question I'm asking you right now. What does he have?
100%. What do you mean? What does he have?
Validate that statement. In 2025, Jay-Z, can he drop something that'll shake the world? I'm not.
Yes,
I just want to see what you're saying.
I have no doubt. I mean, like, the only piece of, I mean, if you're like, I want evidence, I would look at God Did, and that super long, deep, dope ass verse, which to me shows still the tremendous ambition to be understood as one of the greats, a deep ability to talk about himself in interesting ways and to talk about the game and the system, because he's definitely, as an older MC, thinking more about systems, right, and the big sort of things that are going on behind the man rather than just the man. So I mean, you know, the voice is still there, the skills are still there, the understanding of the world has only broadened and deepened. I would absolutely welcome and be thrilled about New Hove. Are you fucking kidding me?
I know you. I know you, Hovenger over there, will be thrilled.
Yeah.
And of course, I would be thrilled. I was asking from you from the perspective of shaking the world. That idea. I think he definitely has the relevance as a celebrity. Always, he has the business sense to know he doesn't drop albums that don't go number one. He just will not. That will not happen.
Well,
he figures it out.
I mean, as a see, you we don't. There's no Hovenger. You just made that up. And
no, it isn't. They've already showed you that there's a whole Avengers. The comments again will tell you.
As people who have been closely watching the career since day one, the nigga kind of, especially in the last chapter, nigga kind of go hot album, cold album, hot album, cold. So he's released some dud ass albums for sure, right? It's just the heat is very fucking hot, and I don't, as a person who judges art, MCs, even singers, if you make a bad album or a bad song, I don't give you a demerit for that. You shot, you missed. Okay, take the next shot.
That makes no sense. That's not true.
Everybody makes bad shit.
You felt like that about Kanye, though. You said Kanye.
How much good shit do you make? You make hot shit. I give you a point for that. I give you a point for all the hot shit you make. I'm not giving you demerits because you released them. Who knows why the album or song was bad, but you make some fucking heat.
If you have 4 albums, if you have 4 albums that are great in the beginning of your career and 8 albums that are trash at the end of the career, you're gonna be like, this nigga's trash now.
Well, sure, that's where Kanye is heading, but that's not what Jay-Z is doing. And Jay-Z,
I didn't say those Jay-Z's doing. I'm just saying to put a hole in your statement.
Jay-Z's been 50-50 on the late career. So I mean, I don't think he's leaving the house in 2025 after 8 years away from fucking making an album to not make some crazy fucking amazing shit. It's just like, I don't need to do this. So you're doing.
You still have to have the ability, and you got to be sharper than your sword. Of course, I think
no doubt can do. I don't think there's any question about those things.
I'm saying the one thing that Jay-Z has done and has the awareness to be better and figure out where his holes are to make the next project better when he does have him 44, understanding that was the moment and what he needed to do in that space. In this moment, he needs to be undeniably hot. And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about the shake up the world statement. Jay-Z could drop an album and we listen to it and we love it. He could drop like an underground Earl type of album. He could drop an album that sounds like a modern like the Lord's let God sort him out. He could drop an album just like that, right? He can drop a more pop mainstream album, get all the New York sounds. He could do whatever he wants. It's what is going to actually be
Well, I think
next level.
Yeah, I don't think that Jay's really leaving the house to do a pop mainstream album when he's a billionaire and his wife's a billionaire. It's like, I don't give a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck who new likes me.
Whoa. When I say pop mainstream album, you'd think he doesn't want to be successful?
Of course, he wants to be successful, but you understand the difference between a pop album. And
yeah, I don't mean whatever you think. I don't mean pop as in music that you don't like. I mean pop as in music that everybody likes.
Some pop I like. We all like some pop, but here's the thing. Jay-Z tends to vacillate between let's do the hustler conversation, right? Like I'm doing the drug dealer thing, right? Reasonable Doubt, American Gangster. He keeps coming back to that, but like there's times when he like really leans on that. And then there's times when it's more like in the later career, I'm rich and I'm thoughtful about the world, right? Just a little more like
I'm rich
and some other things, right? Like I'm thinking about like there was a killing here and whatever there, and I'm making reference to bigger things than me because I'm Hove. I think about Khalif Browder and shit like that. I suppress Colin Kaepernick. So I think that he's going to be thinking about, do I want to remind them once again, I was out in those streets back in the days? Or does he want to say, I got Warhols and Basquiat's you've never seen. I got, Benz's you don't know. I vacation in places you've never heard of. And I understand the world on a deeper level because I've seen this, and this. Like that sort of, I'm wiser than thou, I'm smarter than thou, Hove. Like I would expect him to come out like that and be like, of course, I still got the skills. Like never question that I'm not, one of these niggas who should be right there with Kendrick and Nas and whoever else you want to name, but like, I live in a museum. My daughter never sees the ceiling, like shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like my kids don't know what the bus is. Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. We think Paris is for fun, like high level.
Paris is a weekend trip.
You know what I mean? I high level boast, like champagne boasts. Like I came out of the house.
Yeah, like the Clips, basically like the Clips album on that end. So he's like Jay-Z right now is literally, you would expect it to be like the Clips album content wise and like a Kendrick album content wise meshed together. Like you would figure out the mid
I don't know if he's talking gangster stories anymore. I would like and expect to see him move beyond gangster stories. Of course, he's always going to remind you, like,
who's gangster stories? You think Clips is gangster stories?
Yes, Clips is doing coke rap. We talked about that. Jay-Z.
No, but it's the high level of luxury coke rap. They're also talking about, when I think about Clips, I'm talking about a lot of Clip stuff is look at this type of car, or I'm over here, yellow diamonds look like PP, that type of stuff.
But it's never forgetting that we were drug dealers, right? Jay-Z can do never forget I was a drug dealer, or he can do I'm a very rich man now. Forget about that shit, right? And we're not talking about that right now. I'm a very rich man now, I'm a very wise man now. So I would think that at this point, he's been away from the street for so long that he would do a lot less I was in the street too, and a lot more I live in a museum type shit.
He did kill Jay-Z. Okay. So he should move on. But yeah. I'm just want to hear it. I just want it to actually be a thing. That's me. So hopefully Cash Cobain actually has real knowledge.
I mean, shit. Jay-Z might be like, nah, I'm just playing.
Exactly.
But look, he likes to come out. Was it November? He always came out in November, right?
The fall, definitely. I remember just always being right before his fourth quarter. He was fourth quarter Jay.
Yeah. So I mean, shit, nigga. We still got the Clips #1 hip hop album of the year. But if Jay-Z dropped 12, could be a new conversation.
If he drops some heat, yeah.
You just think about the sort of person who you think could knock the Clips off that throne. I don't
It
think
would be a Jay.
Jay could do it. Kendrick could do it. I don't think Kendrick's gonna drop this year, but I don't know.
What about Iceman? That could do it. We can end there.
I'ma get $1 million in the bank.